Hey, what's up everybody? Back with another video, and usually I'm doing videos where I'm showing you how I am building my food plans every day so that I can make sure to hit my calorie and my protein, fat, and carb goals. Now, one of the keys to doing that successfully is having a good understanding of which foods are high in protein, which foods are high in carbs, and which foods are high in fat. But when you're first starting to make those plans, a lot of times you just don't know what those are. And for me, I like simplicity. I like making things as easy as possible. I'm not a gourmet chef. I don't have time to learn it. I don't care to learn it. It's not my thing. So I typically rely on some very simple foods to make sure to fulfill the goals and the things that I'm trying to hit. Today I'm going to be showing you my calorie picks. Now these are the foods that I rely on the most on any given day because I know that if I need protein and I want to avoid more carbs or fat, these staples right here are the keys to my success because they're easy, there's no cooking involved here, and a lot of times it's just a matter of throwing a few things together. So today's video is all about easy ways, simple ways, easy foods to get yourself some easy and fast protein. All right, I'm gonna move some pieces around here, and the first thing that I'm going to show you is how I start off almost every one of my breakfasts, and that is with liquid egg whites. This thing here was a game changer. The reason that I do liquid egg whites, easy for me to say, is because it's all protein, zero carbs, zero fat. Regular eggs, you're going to have a decent size amount of fat content because of the yolks, but there's no yolks here, as the name implies, all egg whites. So the awesome thing with this is 25 calories for one serving, which is about 3 tablespoons. And I usually do about a cup or a cup and a half of this, which ends up netting me somewhere about 50 to 60 grams of protein. And again, zero carbs, zero fat. So if I need to start my day off and make sure that I'm starting off strong with protein, I go with liquid egg whites. Now, they are a little bit different. The texture is a little bit different than regular eggs. So it's something you might have to get used to, but for me, not a problem. I have a very dull palate, I suppose. I don't mind a little bit of a different type of texture. So start off with the liquid egg whites, 100% protein, and that's hard to find. Now, on my eggs, I'm actually doing something like this. This is a zero fat cheddar cheese. It's like sliced cheese or shredded cheese. Awesome thing about this, calories for this, for a fourth of a cup, 45 total calories, again, 0 grams of fat, only 2 grams of carbs, and 9 grams of protein. So not just on your eggs. This is going on almost all of my sandwiches that I am doing. This ends up going on a lot of stuff because, for one, I love cheese. Now, does it taste exactly like regular cheese? No, because there's no fat in this whatsoever, but it still has a decent amount of the cheese taste, and it's got still the creamy, stringy, whatever you want to call it, that melted cheese has, that ooey gooiness. So whenever you're trying to add some protein to your food plans and you're looking for a place to get a lot of proteins with hardly anything else in it, add some of the shredded cheddar cheese on. This one's made by Kraft. It is fantastic. Simple, again, awesome way to find more protein to add into your daily meal plans. Okay, so this one's a little bit unusual, and a lot of people are probably wondering, well, what is chicken bone broth, or what is bone broth? So you ever have ramen noodles and like you're one of those people that loves the juice or of the ramen noodles because it's it tastes like chicken and it's real salty or kind of whatever. So this is kind of like that minus the salt. This one's actually a no salt brand. I drink a cup of this every single day because, for one, I love broth anyways, but two, a serving of this is 1 cup, so a cup of the bone broth, 45 total calories, 0 grams of carbs, 0.5 grams of fat, and 9 grams of protein. So again, another thing that you can add into your daily meal plans that is heavy on protein and hardly has anything else in it. You could do 2 of these a day if you wanted to. Again, you have to like the taste of chicken bone broth or like chicken noodle soup, but pretty much everybody does, which means this will probably be a good thing to fit into your meal plan. Again, it's easy. I'm not cooking anything for this protein. I'm just opening the package, warming it up, and drinking it. Awesome. Okay, so Quest is a pretty common name whenever it comes to proteins. They make a lot of Quest, like the the protein bars, drinks, etc. They actually make a really awesome potato chip that you'd be surprised, one, how good the flavor is, but two, the macronutrient profile on these. So for a bag of chips, 140 total calories, 4.5 grams of fat, 4 grams of carbs, but 20 grams of protein on this. So this is an awesome thing to add in as a side to one of your lunch or your dinner, or even just grab as a snack throughout the day. Again, heavy on the protein macros here with minimal of carbs and fat. So I eat one of these just about every day. They got multiple flavors of this, and each flavor is actually solid. You know, a lot of times you try these different protein types of food items and it's just like chalky and you're just like, God, how does anybody even eat this? I'll eat these, no problem. Again, simple, I'm not trying to be fancy, and they're just delicious. Okay, I've just got a couple more things to show you here. One is tuna. Now, tuna is a little bit tough for people. There's a lot of people that don't like tuna, but I tell you, StarKist makes these pouches of tuna that are flavored really well. They do still obviously carry the taste of tuna. You can't get away from that, but they're like, this is a hot buffalo flavor one. Really good flavor that kind of helps dull the tuna just a little bit. This one is a jalapeno one. So I love tuna anyways, so for me the flavor is a non-factor. I enjoy it, but even if you didn't, if you could just tolerate it, look, it even says on the front of these packages, 70 calories, 15 grams of protein. That's a 1 gram of fat, 1 gram of carbs. So 15 protein, 1 fat, 1 carb, super heavy on the protein. Same thing with the jalapeno, a little bit different, 14 grams of protein on this, but again, 0.5 grams of fat, 1 gram of carbs for 14 grams of protein. And plus, I just think that fish guy is cool. Like, he just seems like he would like to party, and I like to party, so that works out. But I also like protein. These are awesome. Okay, the last thing I'm gonna show you here that I'm using almost on a daily basis is yogurt. Now, this is another one of those things that a lot of people, or a good portion of people might go like, I don't really like yogurt that much. But this is a nicely flavored yogurt. I didn't like yogurt until I started doing this yogurt. This is Dannon Light and Fit, and you can see here the cups. I'll just show you. So it's just these little single serving cups, but it says it right on the package, 80 calories for each one of these, 12 grams of protein. Not only 12 grams of protein, but these things are 0 fat. So you got 0 fat, 8 grams of carbs, which isn't a ton, especially when you're gonna turn right around and get 12 grams of protein. A lot of times what I'll do is I'll eat these plain, or I'll do something like make a couple of pieces of toast with Ezekiel bread and I'll put it on there and eat it on there, sort of like a fruit on a toast type of situation. But really good here. Again, some people might freak out because you open up the thing and it's sort of liquidy on top and you gotta mix it to make it right. But these are the foods that I am relying on a daily basis because look, I like simplicity. I don't have time to be building crazy meal plans every day. My life is too hectic to be trying to think of this. I need stuff that's simple, stuff I can grab quick, stuff I can make quick, and stuff I can eat quick. And it starts with all of these here. So hopefully this was helpful for you. I'm gonna do a few more videos. I'm gonna do one on carbs and one on fats, but protein for a lot of people is like the one that they struggle with the most as far as figuring out how to get enough of it in. Look, I could have done some like drink a bunch more of like your whey protein powder drinks, or I could have said drink a whole bunch more of like, or eat more chicken, but I was really trying to avoid like meat-based, minus the tuna. I was trying to avoid the standard meat-based protein thing. So hopefully this pile of stuff will help you figure out how to put your meal plans together. It's a lot of protein sitting here. Thank you guys for watching. If this video was helpful for you, please hit the like button, maybe even the subscribe button while you are here. I am going to now put all this stuff away. So thanks for watching. We'll see you on the next video.